Today's trading day, we saw a couple of good trades. We had two trades in the currencies. We had EURUSD and GBPUSD. QQQ and SPY both, well, pretty much everything was on the 1 minute chart for today. I didn't have too much time to really look into it, so I was really looking at scalping trades. QQQ and SPY both produced trades as far as buy signals in the early morning around 10:22 for QQQ, and SPY around about the same time. It also produced a buy signal. Both of those, if you would have gotten into the options contract, would have been really fruitful positions to have gotten into as far as buying a call. Looks like SPY would have had you get in at 448, would have been a good options contract, maybe 447 just to be safe. And it looks like it went all the way up to 453. Let me see. Going forward, Litecoin had a bullish day. Obviously, all the others, Ethereum and Bitcoin also had bullish days. Ethereum looks like it was actually a little bit sideways, but still it wasn't too bad. There were a couple opportunities. Same thing with Bitcoin. Um, Here's GBP. I said GBP. I got into that position at $1.3508 and got out at $1.3515 for a modest trade. It looks like for a while there, the price was kind of bouncing off of that level, went a little bit higher, around about 12.23 to $1.3523. Shortly after that, a couple hours later, it did push up, and right now we're kind of hovering around that level. It looks like it has pretty much lost all of its steam. Around here, about what's that, 3:45. We went kind of sideways, and it looks like it lost its steam right over here. So we probably should expect some consolidation as far as that bullish move is concerned. The Aussie dollar had a nice push upwards, nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about. It looks like around about 12. We also got a buy signal we would have gotten into, but like I said, it was nothing too much, so I didn't even enter that. Euro dollars is the one that I did also enter into. I got a strong sell signal at 10:41. I got in. What did I get in? I got in at $1.1253. Got out at $1.1245. It looked like the price action didn't really want to go to $1.1240 or $1.1245, but then actually broke through right around here, securing the price would hit the TP. From there, that was pretty much it as far as as far as all the short term views are concerned. Looking out to the long term, QQQ and SPY are both bullish. Currently, the price action is well below the 200 and 400 period WMAs. It looks like it is overbought. We can definitely see that in our MACD down here. We see the price action is extremely overbought. Like I said, both SPY and QQQ. It looks like it's kind of running out of steam a little bit. We might have one, maybe two more bullish days, but we should start expecting some sort of pullback in the way of bearish momentum, heading back down to around about the 440 level on SPY, and on QQQ probably around the 350, 355 level, just for a conservative estimate. For Litecoin, it looks like that one's actually breaking through the 200, 400 period moving average. We don't have any confirmations just yet as far as when to get into that. So I kind of just wait on the sidelines, but definitely keep your eye open. It had been sideways for, what is that, at least a week and a half, if not even longer than, oh, yeah, probably really like 2 weeks has been sideways. So we really haven't had too much real action in the long term from that. The price has been pretty steady, but I think that's something that we should look out for. Ethereum has been bearish for quite a while now, but it has actually broken through the 200 and 400 period moving average. We are about to get a cross of consolidation right here. So that's going to be in the next couple hours, realistically. Once that happens, we are going to be expecting a slight pullback as we normally would have whenever price breaks through and the two moving averages cross. But then once that happens, I'll definitely send out an alert or an alert for any sort of buy signals that we get, because that would be a really good buying opportunity. For Bitcoin, it has already done that. It has already crossed over. So right now, the only thing we're waiting for is just a buy confirmation. I know we have a buy confirmation from the previous. However, that was when the price action hadn't completely broken through and was still in a bearish divergence. So right now, we're just waiting for that confirmation to make sure that we'll be 100% certain. GBPUSD, that's bearish. Honestly, it's gonna pull back. That's another pair that's also extremely overbought. It's not going to be able to sustain that sort of movement for much longer. I think we should expect a pullback to $1.3450 in that range, and then if it doesn't hold from there and keeps going down, then obviously we're going to be looking at $1.34 for our psychological levels. Aussie Dollar, pretty much the same boat as the GBPUSD. It's also bearish. It has broken through the 200 period WMA. However, it's right on the cusp of breaking through the 400 period. I don't know if it will or not. No one does. But we're going to have to keep our eye on that one to see if it does. If it does, then there is a potential that there could be some buying opportunities, but it's not going to be anything that I would get into, just because it's I prefer to have my confirmations firmly established before getting into any positions. EURUSD is almost a mirror image of the Aussie. It's also bearish, or sorry, it's also bullish. It has had some bearish pullbacks here, so it's kind of wedged in between the 200 and 400 period WMAs. I'm not thinking that this is going to be anything that we can look at for a long-term trade just yet. Like I said, there's no real confirmations, but I think that that'll really play out well on the shorter time frames, as far as like the 1 minute, the 15-minute time frames, just because it's going to be able to give us some sort of momentum, but not exactly huge moves. The huge moves that we're going to be hoping for, that we would get realistically from the 1 hour time frame. Yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as the shorter time frames and the longer time frames pertaining to the pairs that we're looking at. All this information, I think it's going to actually start to become either not private, but it's going to be on the Discord group. You can go to my website. It'll be in the description, and you can always sign up there. We do offer a 3-day free trial, so that you will get all of the actual trades as it's happening. You'll get explanations, of course, as to why it's happening. You'll get the take profit, the stop losses, and obviously you can do your own money management as far as that's concerned. But all that information will be there in the description, and it'll be live, so you won't have to watch and wait a couple days later for what actually happened in the market. Until later, I think that'll be about it, and I will talk to you later.